A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars! Episode 2.5. A Clone Wars side story. Just imagine Star Wars themes playing. It's copywritten. It was prom before, so okay, here we go. With the planet Pathos left far behind them, our smugglers make their way to another world to consolidate their gains. With a cargo hold of more provisions and weapons, another kind of cargo is found. A free Twi'lek slave has stowed away on the ship and has been temporarily taken in by the Mandalorian. The Republic Army regroups from its last battle and preps for the next phase of the war. The Republic Chancellor Sheev Palpatine sends one of his agents to oversee a transport of secret cargo. The agent's mission and the fate of these three vagabonds are about to collide. What could possibly go wrong? Hello!
Hello!
Hi!
And welcome back, hopefully with better audio.
My natural voice.
So take us in.
Last time on
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, so where we left off was our goons are on their way to a planet where they're going to get some weapons. So they're coming up onto this planet, and
I'll be right back. I'm going to the cargo hold. I'll be back.
they get, as you're getting ready to go to the cargo hold, you hear, "What are your codes? This is a restricted flying area. What are your codes?"
I set in the chip for the codes.
Turn off.
I just set in the chip for the codes and broadcast.
Can you give me a Coke?
Yeah,
Thank you.
apparently those are the codes.
Sorry.
Can you
The
get
codes are, can you give me a Coke?
Here you go.
You're a
Oh,
delight.
they're right over here. Excuse me.
And then you hear,
This is my controls for flying the ship.
"That works. Ah, Mandalorian, you're clear for landing."
Have you been here before?
Mandalorian codes are universally accepted.
Oh.
Don't mind me.
Seems like a terrible security
Just in the
risk.
corner.
Whatever.
Oh, there's worse.
As you land, you're greeted by a bunch.
Did I break anything?
No, that camera will be fine.
That's just what happens when you land things. You know.
I'll pay for it if anything is even funky with it.
Oh, don't
You
worry
let me
about
know.
I hate the things like
It's a piece of
I-
shit camera, that's why it's not being used.
As you land, you see a bunch of men in white armor come up with.
Kid, put your arms down.
You're still in the.
Oh, I thought we were walking out of the thing.
No, you're landing.
We
And-
would see him through the front
Okay,
of the ship,
so- Should we not be here? This seems bad. It's real bad.
we're neutral.
That you are?
Then you can stay on the ship.
I'll do that. Exactly that. I'll just stay on the ship and I'll beat boops and bops and it'll be fine.
Just do some maintenance.
That's
help
what I
you
said.
kill
That's
time.
exactly what I said. What did I say?
I think you were talking about using the cannons.
That's
Which
what I
would be a
said.
bad
That's
idea.
exactly what I said. That's what I meant.
From there, I'm walking back to where she is. Hey, girl. Do you want to stay on my ship?
how far are we from where I was?
About 3 or 4 solar systems.
It's not far enough.
Well, if you're going to stay on here, you're going to have to pull some weight.
If a dusty pink person could lose color, I do.
You become pasty pink.
And I take.
Keep it on.
Not one of the weirder requests that I've had, but orders?
You're not a slave here.
Sure.
The only reason why I'm saying you have to pull away is because this ship is not in the best of shape.
I heard that!
In the corner in the shadows, just laughing.
But first things first, we gotta get you some appropriate clothes. Been dressed like that.
Ooh, what are you wearing?
What is she not wearing?
She's wearing pretty much,
No, it is a shorter list to tell you what I am wearing. It'd be basically like, you know, Game of Thrones? You know, Daenerys' little, like, cloth.
I'm with you, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's basically it. That iron, they're no longer attached to one another, but iron wrist shackles and an iron collar. And a really nice jacket. Stuffed full of, the pockets are stuffed full of food, like chipmunk cheeks.
Oh.
I pull out my vibra blade. Give me your wrist. I'm not gonna hurt you.
And the skin underneath is very pale.
You've been at this for a long time, haven't you?
That would imply I was ever not at it.
I don't know your history.
Well, that
The
makes...
microphone in your mouth, Mike.
I am not swallowing the microphone.
Swallow it!
Look, one day we will all have little lapel mics, but his is first.
His is first and attached right here. To the skin on his cheek.
Headset.
No, to the skin on your cheek. That's how close I fucking want it. Okay, anyway. Sorry.
That makes two of us. What's his deal?
He's a damn good pilot. But he's a runaway.
He must be a better pilot than mechanic.
I do most of the mechanical work.
I can tell. And she actually like instinctively kind of reaches for it.
You don't need this anymore. I'll get you something else. Something that signs that you're free. I just throw the scrap metal into the scrap metal pile.
Thank you for your donation.
Why are you just the goblin from her last campaign?
It slowly evolved into that.
Yeah, last week he sounded completely different.
I don't remember the voice I put. I edited the video. I don't remember the voice I did.
We'll go get you some normal clothes.
This is pretty normal for me.
You know, it's like you don't need to dress like one anymore.
Okay. I don't have any credits.
I'll cover it.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
And I start following you, barefoot.
I grab boots out of one of the holds. I'm not going to wear these. It looks like there was a battle outside.
Oh, shoes. Okay. No, I just heard something.
No, ignore me.
Okay. And she puts her feet in the boots, and then
They're pretty much Velcro straps.
okay. And she kind of, while walking, kind of looks a little bit like a greyhound that you put shoes on.
Oh, the high step.
Yeah. Very tentative.
So when you guys go out there, just make sure none of them bucketheads get in here. I don't need them looking at my
Your
shit.
job.
What do you mean my job? Alright.
No shooting. Inside
Sit out! Oh, keep it locked. Oh, I'm in.
So,
Don't need any of those fucking government agents.
as the door lowers, you're greeted by a
green squid head?
Yeah.
That's racist.
It's an app
It's an
description.
apt. If
He's
it's
green?
Kit Fitzdale, yes.
Yeah.
He's green,
Mhm.
wearing brown robes, has tendrils going down the back of his head to coming down the side of his face. Big goofy ass smile.
Y'all
If
like
you ever
to
seen
my man's
episode
like
2
that.
when he force
It's-
pushed the
It's
droid
in our Discord.
Yeah.
And another man who is a Keldor who has a respirator covering his face
pretty much dug into the skin.
and his eyes, also wearing brown robes. And the green one comes up, big goofy grin. Welcome to Tardazarum. I'm Jedi Master Kitfitsu. And this is Jedi Master Platoon.
I don't give a damn.
I'm sorry.
When a coin hits the water, boom.
Wasn't that a Nintendo game?
And then to Kitfitsu's left is
Charmed, I'm sure. She's 4'11". She is. Her skin is so white that it's genuinely hard to look at her directly. She's got long white hair in a simple braid behind her back, but it sort of hangs over her shoulder a bit. And her eyes take up a large portion of her face, and they look basically just totally white with little black circles directly in the middle. She's in, simple robes, but she carries herself with an air of utter confidence. I'm Alyna Traitra, and it's a pleasure.
Short one seems your type.
And thus begins the start of the romance.
In the hangar area, I'm just slowly closing the door and locking. They're gonna get in here. They better have a fucking warrant.
Kit looks at the two of you. So which one of you is the Mandalorian? Wonderful.
As a guest, the one in full armor.
Actually, not in full armor. I'm pretty much in a flight suit.
I'm gonna take that back and pretend I didn't say that in character.
Well, because Mandalorian can be any race.
Oh, I thought they were always in the full.
No, that's actually a thing for the Mandalorian series, and that's only like selected groups.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know shit.
So, sorry you came at such a bad time.
We're just here for supplies.
You're a Mandalorian. You can have whatever you want, whatever you need, free of charge.
Well, that works out.
I'm locked. I can't say anything. I want to. Because if everything's free, we could use a planet.
And all
The guy said so. Government said so.
And all of a sudden, you hear a clone trooper come out and say that what is he at this point in time? The Palpatine needs to talk to you.
He's still Chancellor.
Chancellor Palpatine needs to speak with you. So,
I can
What
end,
who's the trooper talking to?
I can end the whole series right now. Never
Never.
happened.
so Kit talks to come meet Chancellor Palpatine.
I'd rather not.
Are you sure he's a wonderful man?
Do I look like I want to talk to an old man that runs a Senate that's more than likely corrupt?
You talk!
I
Well, you're
dare
here
say, you. Pardon me. You're a Mandalorian. But
My loyalties are to Mandalore,
You-
not this republic.
are a guest on this planet. And a very important man would like to speak to you.
No,
It
he
would
wants to
not
speak to
be
the
wise.
Jedi. The Jedi's asking for me to join her.
It would not be wise to miss an opportunity.
I really don't give a damn.
If that is how you feel.
I'm playing my character the way he's written.
Okay.
But I do think your friend could use a change of clothes.
That's one of the things we're here for.
And I could show you all the most wonderful shops if you came with us.
Fine.
My darling.
It's fine.
So are you gonna go to the
Yeah, sure, I'm tagging along with Tit.
Palpatine?
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm sorry, you said you're tagging along with Tit?
Kit.
It sounded like you said Tit.
Okay. Okay.
I'm tagging along with Tits.
Tits McGee.
Best way to tag.
Palpatine obviously is in a little hologram, and he's congratulating everyone on a job well done on defeating the Separatist scum and taking over Tarzadone for the Federation. Because this is exactly what we need to do, and how strong we need to be in a time of need.
This time of war.
And Palpatine goes and says that he's willing to give credits to anyone who's willing to join a good cause, even if it's just hauling cargo from point A to point B, not really joining the fight, but hauling supplies or hauling troops. He will give good amount of credits to anyone willing to help out the Federation cause. And he looks at
Alyna, whatever.
Alyna.
Alyna. Do
Oh,
Alyna.
Alyna. I see you have a new friend, my dear friend Alyna. Who is she?
That is a brilliant question, my leader.
Hell, I don't even know her name.
Esha.
Don't know her name.
Esha, you look like a good, strong soldier to join our cause. Would you want to help out? Think of all the credit you can get just by hauling some supplies across the galaxy for us.
I know all about the credits I can earn with my body.
And Palpatine just
You broke the council.
Why?
Glad I'm not there!
that's not what I meant, dear. I just
Sounds.
I think he meant smuggling. Goods?
Cargo runs.
Cargo run supplies, putting freight into shipments, taking it from planet to planet.
Nothing quite so baseline.
I mean, you call it what you want, but it's treating you to either way.
And then she's still holding your hand, and she pulls you a little closer, and she goes, "Darling, are you safe with these men? With this man?"
As far as I know for right now, I'm not wearing shackles anymore. That's an improvement. At the moment, I appear to be some sort of cargo myself. So I don't think that I can quite agree to hauling anything.
Well, Mandalorian, are you hauling this precious cargo?
I'm taking her as far as she needs to go.
He hasn't demanded anything yet, so
Outside of
He
getting
seems-
dressed.
yeah.
And
He
then
seems-
I hope
Seems to be not. He is.
do it.
He's different than most men that I've met in my life, so far.
Back on
And
the
she kind of like
Mandalore, we
turns
shot
her head and
soldiers
looks over
inside.
at Palpatine and gives him a strange look, and she goes, an interesting group I've met this morning.
My darling,
Traitra.
if I were you, I want you to stay with them at all costs.
Well, I wouldn't wish to impose.
More for the crew. How are you at guns?
I have many talents, not the least of which are combat.
All I care about are the combat and tech talents. I
Then
don't
I'm
care
your
what else
girl.
you do with your body.
Mandalorian, what's your name?
You say she's very obviously offended and trying to fight it.
You take good care of her and I will give you as many credits as you like.
Blank check, blank check, blank check.
If you're willing to also help out with the calls, transfer cargo, supplies, you get good payment as well.
I can't imagine you're paid much with what you do, which would seem is rescuing young women.
Yeah, he didn't get paid for that one at all. Well, no, there were the droids that they acquired, and I believe...
Droid remains.
And you're going into the navigation.
Do not put the B1 in there.
You're not there. You don't know.
You're gonna get back and suddenly you can't figure out why we can't find any planets.
But Alyna sort of bows down. My lord, I would be honored to join their cause and help it further yours.
Then it's settled. He just hired you all on the spot.
Does she have to pull her weight too?
Yes.
That's fine by me.
I ain't figured out what it means yet, but not too different from things I've been told, but he said that wasn't the same thing. But again, not quite sure I trust it yet.
I think
You look like you weigh 89 pounds soaking wet, so you're only going to have to pull 89 pounds worth of cargo.
that's pretty much what my character weighs.
Yeah, I weigh like 115. I'm like,
She's
Either way, the weird innuendo, it's all the same.
yeah.
Well,
What's bad is it's not innuendo.
I know that.
with that
Joke.
settled, darling, I think you and I should go get you some more comfortable clothes, and the Mandalorian can go about whatever business he had on this planet.
That sounds fair.
Sure.
And then Palpatine goes and talks with Kit Platoon about the next part of business.
Oh, and you do notice she's got like long fingernails, and they look very clawy, and but she's
Ooh.
very creepy.
Nice.
But she is like, she's so delicate and cold to the touch.
Oh.
I only have one microphone. I can't keep moving.
She's
it
delicate and
everywhere.
cold to the touch and cold, but she's got creepy She's got creepy long nails, like longer than mine actually.
Oh, well.
Like
Yeah.
black, like my soul. Yeah,
So edgy.
edgy.
Lord, she's the edgelord of the group.
I'm the edgelord of the group. Well, Nate's not here, so someone
I
had
was
to pick
about
up.
to say.
Pick
The
up the
Grail.
slack.
Miss you, Nate.
Forever and ever, amen. There's no Verna without Kuro. Well, I mean, she's still there. She's just not as funny.
Don't have your partner to bounce off
I
of.
don't. Okay, so I'm just gonna take her to find anything remotely
Okay.
Presentable.
presentable.
Yeah.
Common society.
Literally any store will be fine.
Whereas I'm going to procure some weapons for free.
I am still taking some of these droids apart and putting them in various machines.
Okay, so we'll go to you on the ship.
I don't hear any bucket heads, so I think we'll be fine. Why are you gonna do? Shut up! And toaster. Have some good toast.
That's where they belong.
Well, you don't know about the nav. Don't worry about it. When we miss the planet, we'll find out.
Miss the solar system.
As potato
I
potato.
prefer we miss the planet personally.
Bounce off of an asteroid.
Without hyperspeed.
That's neither here nor there.
Most likely because we're gonna miss it.
And never hook anything into the hyperdrive.
Shit, I'm charging my phone in the hyperdrive.
Hey, what are you doing this for?
A little bit of work here and there, a little bit of experimentation, a little bit of I don't know what this is gonna do.
Ow! That hurt.
Oh, it's gonna hurt in a minute. And bled. The head, the uses part, good for recycling. I do my part for the galaxy. I don't know what people say.
Turn
It's like a cube. Cube of
Oh,
parts.
it's the trash compactor.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Putting myself
What?
more work in the end. Now I'm gonna get ahead of the droid.
Head of the droid, flip it upside down. It's a planter.
Oh, damn! You didn't have mouse droids for booting up.
Yep. No, I put the mouse droid. I took one of the mouse droids, put it inside one of the R units, and then now
you
there's
that?
helping it is a little B1.
He's so clean.
I didn't know if you would have had a mouse droid just along the ship.
We probably did at one point. We had two at one point. One of them went into the nav. The other one was taken on our last mission when we lost everything, and then
It
had
went
to leave.
out the airlock with
Airlock.
the doctor.
To be honest, not my fault.
Okay.
The problem is it
I
also took
fly
all the
ships.
weapons.
All right. And to Cord.
Cord. I'm looking for the weapons shop. If they have anything still in stock.
There's actually no weapon shop. It's mainly whichever you can get from the clone troopers. Because that's all that's left. Whatever they're willing to part with.
Any spare blasters in here?
Yeah, so whatever you want.
Take this one, this one. Ooh, this is a nice one.
Except for that one.
I'm gonna say it's two blaster rifles. Would I see anything like a billet club or one of the energy clubs?
Yeah.
I'll take one of those.
Maybe you should get something for everyone.
I'm grabbing weapons, and the armor sucks.
No, I meant weapons for everyone at least.
I have to
The
Actually,
only one that's an
and-
official member of the crew is right there.
I can
Yeah,
get.
but
Can you
want
give me
the
more
ladies
ammo?
To be able to...
I'll take more ammo.
Oh yeah, energy cells.
Yeah, that would work too.
They're here to pull weight, not shoot lasers.
Yeah, but the ladies need to be able to protect themselves too.
She's got weapons.
We
Oh,
protect
I've got weapons from my feet to my titties.
We protect the ladies.
There's like 4 sheaths down my leg of different stupid hidden daggers.
Okay, well,
And
I could
Grab
hit
a
things
random
with
pole.
a stick. Yeah, that's about as good as I can do.
Esha should at least have something. Because if you're pulling weight, you should at least
So
be
what's
able to
your character's
protect
Esha.
the ship.
Oh,
That's cute. I like
I don't know what she's trained to use, so I just grab a random metal pole.
Like a training pole.
Yeah.
That works.
So,
Alright. And the ladies.
So I just bring her to the nearest clothing store that I see that's relatively high quality because my character is a bougie bitch. And she, finally removes her hood and shakes her braid loose a little bit. Well, darling, anything you'd like is on me.
And then you
So you can't look
what-
around the store because you have to shop what's on her.
And then you remember what you remember what Kid said. They get whatever they want for free.
Oh, I mean, not on me, on Kit.
I've never worn any of this stuff.
Well, would you like to be covered? Or are you more comfortable uncovered? There's nothing wrong with either.
Well, I mean, this is what I'm kind of used to.
Oh!
Just flashes everyone in the store.
I'm wearing enough to. You don't
In
want to.
character, she kind of pulls her hood back up and hides her face a little bit.
It's probably like a bra and panties.
She's
It's
very
basically like a mini skirt and like a little halter top type thing.
You can
You've seen Princess Leia under
You
the
can just
huts.
faintly see some red creeping up her neck. Oh well. I think a robe and some pants would be a good place to start.
Oh, I've always wanted to try pants.
Okay. So, did we do like a little 80s shopping montage?
Yeah.
Yes, you
Finds
do, like,
exactly what she wants.
and then you walk out there with like a schnock ton of clothes.
Okay.
I just picture
also
your
picked
first
some
time
up
with
because
pants.
it's on
Yeah.
Kiren's dollar,
Foot,
not
one
mine.
foot in
Well,
front.
it's
Oh!
It's actually on
And
the
I'm kind of like,
Federation's money.
oh, these feel really weird. It's like a lot of stuff touching my skin.
It's like wearing a hug, but on your legs.
Oh,
That's what my mother always
that's
said.
nice.
Anyway, darling, I am not entirely sure where your Mandalorian is.
I don't know either, but I do know where we parked the ship.
That works for me.
Or well, they parked the ship. I wouldn't know how to fly a ship.
They.
They.
Me.
Oh yeah, there's another guy on the ship. He's a better pilot than he is a mechanic. Someone's talking
Anime
about me.
sneeze.
Well, I would be honored to escort you back to the ship.
I think I'd like that.
And she sort of like holds out her hand again like a gentleman. And
Okay. And I take her to where the ship is docked.
Note that the ship is closed up and locked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did lock it before we left.
Oh,
I don't know, something about what was it that he said?
Getting me in so much fucking trouble right now. It's bucket heads.
He was worried about thieves.
thieves.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
By this time, I should be coming back.
I went to
with
literally get up. Just left one
I
out.
have two
Sauce.
carbine rifles strapped to my back. I have a cane saber. It's a small simple vibro weapon.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I read the name and like my brain went, oh, so it's like a walking cane with a lightsaber in it. So we're like,
No,
those
it's
cane
a-
swords.
It's a vibro weapon,
Oh, okay.
and I have power cells
Okay.
for our blasters. Open up!
You hear the comms? Oh, by the way, they're working now. What's the password?
Open up, or I'll jettison you out of the airlock.
Hard for you to do from the outside, but I get your point. I go and I open the door.
We pick up another hitchhiker.
Well, very.
No, I'm pretty sure we were paid to take her.
I'm still calling her a hitchhiker.
You do the
I'm an
weirdest
ass.
jobs.
I'm an asshole.
Okay.
Oh, well. I love thrifted ships. I think they're quaint.
She doesn't touch anything. I turn around and I go back.
Just let me on my titty.
I was like for that shoulder, but it was just right there, you know.
Just it.
So literally just
Ladies.
she doesn't touch anything, and I go back to what I was doing.
Oh, I wouldn't want to. I haven't had all of my shots this year.
Oh,
I ignore that.
they've got a whole like area in there with like lots of food. Like I show you the pockets on the jacket that I've worn. Lots of food.
Lots of. Might I ask, Mandalorian, where did you rescue her?
The last planet we were on. She was being sold by slavers. I shot the slavers.
Panthers.
Well,
Panthers.
it is nice to see some morality left in the galaxy.
You know, Mandalorians, we don't stand for slavery.
I don't know much about your kind, but Most people don't know much about mine. So, I say...
Oh, I know a little bit about Oath, okay? So, he's a man, and you pretty much can't trust those. This one seems a little different, but I've only known him for like a day and a half. You're a woman, and they're infinitely better.
Well, if we're done doing the reach around on the dock, get on the ship.
I
Or
was
else I'm leaving
going
you
to
both
say, Mandalorian, I would apologize for my behavior. I would like to start fresh. This will
It's
be
up
a
to
long
you.
trip.
It's already a long trip before you got here.
I just start carrying a box of stuff. Did you drop something of yours too? That you dropped in her hands? And I keep going.
What?
It's nothing to concern you.
I think I might have several concerns about your pilot who's better than he is a mechanic.
He's a half-ass decent mechanic.
Did he just use spit?
Saliva, yes.
I would never use spit. It's saliva.
Saliva. I didn't spew it. It was more on my hand, now on the thing, and now it's clean.
Oh, quaint.
Clunk!
Ah, God, why?
Told you no drool on the ship.
So she, hesitantly boards the ship, and she's looking like she wished she had gotten any other mission.
Yeah.
At this point in her life, she's like, okay, Palpatine, where is this one going?
Well, with the new chip in there, I don't know.
Well, we're not sure yet either.
Did you hook one of the B1s into the navigation system?
No, why would they do that?
I just walk up, grab the head, and go, RIP!
Well, you wouldn't see the head. It was only the chip was put in there.
I just sent you a text.
Yeah, the navigation, I only put the chip in.
Mm-hmm.
So all the heads are just kind of, well, there's only 3 heads. One of them no longer has a processing, so they can't do anything. The other one is a cube, and then the last one I just kind of like have in a, I have in the toaster.
So no head.
No head.
No, okay.
No, there's a head in the toaster.
Yeah,
What race are you again?
Human.
I'm human.
Oh, human.
I think he is too.
They're both
Mandalorians
human.
as base race-wise are humans,
Yeah.
but they do accept other races into the Mandalorian.
I was just saying.
Right, but you're a human?
You are specifically human, yes.
Okay. And she has not heard either of y'all's names yet.
I didn't give it.
What race
What was
were you?
yours?
I mean, not race. What class were you in?
Engineer.
Engineer.
What's your name?
Cor Giss.
Kord? Like Cord?
C-O-R.
COR
Oh,
dash GISS.
No, space G-I-S-S.
I spelled it with a K too.
I had to go
I
look at your
hyphenated
sheet
it.
for the name and the thing. I'm Zareth Harper, but my character has still not given you your character his name.
So she sort
I'm
of saunters
just
her way
Esha.
over to you while you're doing whatever it is you're doing.
Did you say sachet?
Saunters.
Oh,
A little less sachet, more sauntering.
A little bit. She's very, bougie and obnoxious.
Bonk bonk.
My name is Alyna. What might yours be?
None of your business.
I see.
Is he looking? Are you looking?
No.
And none of your business.
Cute.
Cute. What exactly?
While they're doing this, I'm putting stuff in the weapon racks.
Is your immediate problem with me?
So, I run a very good ship. Very ship shape. It works.
It's my ship.
I run it very well. And people get on the ship, and they take the guns, and they put it in the airlock, and then we don't have guns anymore.
I don't recall doing that myself.
Neither do all the other people who claim that they didn't do it either. And then we chase them down, and then things happen.
Listen,
Are you a cop?
what? Do I look like a cop to you?
That's a trick question.
I am no cop.
They end up in the airlock as well.
None of your business. I would like to have a suitable companionship with everyone on board. So far, the Mandalorian seems utterly uninterested in being even remotely palatable to other people.
Oh, I know.
I was hoping maybe you would be different.
What makes you think that?
Because you're being paid to put up with me.
Oh yeah, he didn't know that yet.
How much?
Whatever you want. Sir
That could be taken
Palpatine.
so.
Did we get a blank check?
It's just she
I'm
sort
not
of
telling
blows
you.
her hood again. Lord Palpatine is paying you whatever it is you might want to have me aboard. I suggest, if you cannot keep your nasty words to yourself, that you at the very least pretend for money's sake.
My apologies. Let me keep my nasty words to myself and my cohort. I am a bone to pick with you!
Remember what happened to the last pilot?
I grab you. We're the same strength, but I'm gonna kind of guide you into the cockpit, look behind at you two, and go, a moment. What are we doing?
And you sort of see her recline into a chair, and she smiles for the very first time ever.
We're just running some cargo
Okay, cool. For who?
for the Republic. I know how you feel about the Republic, but we can use the money for more parts, for repairs, and it'll help pay off your damn debt.
Oh wait, no, I don't think I have hair.
Oh, you don't have hair.
No, I have
the enemy?
like tentacle things.
Freedom!
You can pet those though.
Well, help the enemy for freedom? What kind of cargo are we taking? Is it valuable? Maybe we can take that, give it all off to the separatists so
Can
that
I
they
hear
can
them?
fight their civil war.
We're staying out of this damn war.
Can I hear them?
Just for a little
I'm
bit.
rolling for it.
Who says we're
Yes.
out of the war?
You can certainly try to steal from me, gentlemen, but I really, really wouldn't recommend it. And I would really recommend updating your vintage ship to have soundproof walls if you're going to speak so openly about your political beliefs.
Next chance, stage whisper. Next chance we get, airlock button like the rest.
You're lucky you're a better pilot than anything.
Thank you. I think. I'll take that.
But before I go back out,
Clunk. God. Sure.
And that's why you need a Mandalorian helmet.
And I open the door.
And you see her reclining in the pilot
you see a big lump on the side of his head.
Oh, she's hot. But you see her fully reclined in your pilot seat, smiling.
Well, the pilot seat's in the place where we
Wherever
were.
you were. Wherever you were sitting.
Wherever I was. I'll work on the engines. You can deal with your guests.
And she stands. And one more time.
I walk right past.
It's okay, I don't know his name either. I've just been kind of calling him bad mechanic in my head.
Oh, I'm calling him something in my head. You have quite a merry band of misfits at your disposal, Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Now, how can I
Welcome
help
to
around
it.
the ship?
What can you do?
It would be shorter to say what I can't.
What can you do for the ship? Repairs, computer work.
Yeah.
I know that I've got.
You have
I'm a,
really good intelligence, so you could definitely
I can pilot. I'm good at technology,
I just rolled a nat 20.
and I'm
for
a
you.
I'm a tech
No,
dabbler.
it's
tech dabble. Yeah, so you'd be good at the electronics and
Anything
shit.
electronic bends to my will, as do most people.
Alright, you can help with navigation.
With pleasure.
You. This, if my damn phone wants to work. I'm staying in character, I'm calling my damn phone.
Mm-hmm.
I hand you the cane saver. I'll teach you how to use it.
Do you? Pretty sure you just hit people with it.
An interesting weapon.
Well, I've never been hit with it like that.
Now, why would you pick this weapon for such a delicate young girl?
It's a good hidden weapon. It makes her seem less threatening. Which, I do not want her to look like a threat. She doesn't need to be in a fight, but she will need to be able to defend herself if anything happens.
You seem a good man. I'll go work on the navigation, shall I? So she sort of leaves and her little cape billows out behind her. She's very extra.
She's really neat.
And I'm outside working on the engines, making sure we go from 4 engines to 8.
And while he's working, I'm taking her to the quarters to teach her how to use the weapon.
Okay. So, while you're outside, you get some visitors.
Alright, well I'm not paying attention until they say something or get close enough where I have to pay attention.
Hey, you want some help?
No solicitors!
We're troopers. You could go a lot faster installing those engines with some clone troopers.
I turn around. That's much worse. Don't need any government help here. I got it. I've been doing it for years.
You sure? Because we can get it done in about an hour adding the other 3 on.
How about all one of you get out of here?
That's racist!
My character's not a good character.
But it's not racist!
That's clonist!
It's both! I'm gonna go find food.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
If I wasn't sure, then I would be a mumbling mess. But I have already given what I have said. Don't you guys have other planets to pick on?
You can get the fuck out of here faster.
I'm working on it. I got it.
And he just shrugged and walk off.
To be fair, if I already knew that we had a blank check, I might have tried to get them for all they're worth, but I don't fully understand that. So right now, I'm just
Also-
like, fuck off, imperialists!
Also, I haven't told you it's blank check.
I know, so I don't know, so I'm just literally like, fuck off, bucketheads, I got shit to do. I don't need the IRS today.
You look so happy.
My only true love.
So, what would you like to do with the navigation system? Would you like me to come back to you?
Well, we're not really ready to go anywhere from just kind of calibrating it, I guess.
Well,
Calibrations work.
I'm just tuning it up so that way it doesn't fall off as we go.
Wait, is there a way that I can look back and see what planet they just arrived from?
I said it earlier.
I want to do that.
Well, no, you didn't. We said it out of character.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do that because I don't know they got it.
Also, Hannah, I really like the nails.
Girl.
you would be able to see that they came from the planet
Panthos.
Panthos.
Mm.
You would also see that they came from Jakku, Tatooine.
We've been around all the Outer Rim.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
they.
pretty much bounced the Outer Realm.
Okay, and then one more question. Lore-wise, what do I know about Pantheos?
Panthers.
Panthos,
that too.
the major trade of Panthos is slave, weapons, droids, and ships. The native people of Panthos are Pantheons, Jawas, and Tusken Raiders.
I took initiation rites with the Pantheons.
And
That
then,
was a good choice.
final question.
They kicked you out.
Probably. Government-wise, how is that? Who has more control?
It was a
So-
trade planet.
It was a
Separatists.
Trade planet. So
It's a trade
separate.
planet.
Okay.
So was Trazodone, but
It just got
Trazodone
taken over.
taken over by the Federation.
Okay.
Trazodone's a
I'm good.
medicine. It's a sedative.
It is.
Trazodone is a
I
sedative.
mean, no, it's Tarzodone.
Okay, I was about to say Trazodone is a sedative.
I'm glad this time my
Tarzodone.
charisma is so low. That way I can be a dick and I'm not worried about it.
Tarzodone is
My charisma is literally 1 point better than yours.
I'm
and it was
I'm
won by the
charismatic
Federation.
AF,
You are, damn.
but I'm dumb AF.
but
Dumb bitch.
you would also know in the navigation system, someone
Not naming
decided,
names.
not naming names, but they do have an R1 in there.
Which is the main board and the main droid that's running the navigation. There's a mouse droid brain that is helping process all of that together. There's also some mouse droid parts that's also boosting some of the bit. And someone, not naming names,
Decide to put a B1 unit in there.
and it's not doing anything specifically in the navigation, but it is doing a little bit of side work just to make sure that it's basically doing double checks on everything. So it's not doing anything. No, it's just there.
For no reason.
This seems
The
like
reason
an
exists.
awful waste. I wonder if the Mandalorian knows. So she sort of gets up and goes to find the Mandalorian.
But you would also see better parts than the B1 there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did get new parts on.
We did. I haven't gotten to them yet. I'm experimenting.
Yeah.
I originally
Why
thought
is
we
this piece
had
of
the
shit
time.
in here when they've got
I didn't
this
think we had
good
more
one over
guests.
But you being smarter than
The
some
average
people.
bear.
here? You look over. There's an
But not
iPhone
all.
sitting on the floor, but he's got it hooked up to a Nokia.
Yeah,
But
you,
that's better. It won't die.
you can use the iPhone, the latest iPhone, and get rid of the Nokia if you want to.
Actually, I would stick with the Nokia. I would rather never go Apple. That's like the dumbest
Okay,
thing to
you
do.
can use the latest Android version.
There we go. That's what we're talking about.
Sure. I'll go ahead and
With the newest droid,
upgrade the system by taking out the,
the B1.
the Nokia, the BB1, and installing the Android.
And you see magic happen. Things start to actually process just a little faster.
Just a little bit.
You also realize that we now might actually get to where we were aiming.
And she stands up,
Ruined my fun.
throws her hair back just a little bit, and goes to find the Mandalorian to gloat.
Who's currently teaching
Esha.
Esha how to use her weapon.
Well, Cor, was it?
Hmm?
I'm not quite sure what your mechanic was thinking.
If you install more droids into my ship,
Into the navigation port, yes,
the
B1?
R1's fine.
B1.
a
B1,
B1.
I'm gonna shoot him.
So I took the liberty, I hope you don't mind, of installing a much better part that was lying on the ground directly next to it. Everything is working a lot faster now, and you should actually get to where you're going, which I'm assuming now, after seeing your navigation system, was not actually this planet.
In all honesty, this planet was just the closest one that had a port.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
he pointed a direction. I went in that direction. We didn't use navigation on that one.
Good thing too.
I wouldn't want to put anyone's ideas down, but if you have any questions about tech, I am very, very good with it, and I would not mind helping.
Really, the kid did bring up a point. What are we shipping for Palpatine?
It's really not anything you need to know about.
If it's coming on my ship, I need to know what it is.
You should have asked Palpatine then. I don't have the clearance to look. I am simply a emissary on your ship, sent here to make sure our cargo, and our new employees, of course, are safe and sound upon their arrival.
Never should have made that armor for that foreigner.
What?
Nothing.
Anyway, I would like very much to watch you train her, if that's alright with you. The calibrations are all done, and there's nothing more I can do to the navigation at this point in time. Unless you'd like me to look back over your mechanics work other places.
Do what you want. You've already done more than I expected.
I told you, I'm very talented.
There is a hologram communicator that if you wanted to, you can talk to Palpatine.
Oh boy, do I! Alright.
And he could tell you what you're
Supplying.
supplying.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I would actually like very much to use your hologram.
Communications.
Yes, I would like to update Palpatine, and I might even be able to convince him to tell me what is in the cargo, if that would make you more comfortable.
Knowing what it is would help. Good luck getting that damn thing to work. It hasn't worked since I got this ship.
Oh, well,
I refuse to fix it.
I'm sure I could figure it out. Thank you again, Cor. And she bows and heads towards the communications hologram thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to be far, far away from anyone that could hear it.
Do I need to fix it when I get there?
Yeah, it's broken.
It's just a matter of rewiring.
I
Need
just
to roll for that?
I never bothered to fix it.
Oh, I can't wait till it's my turn.
Do I roll? Or
Yeah, go ahead.
That
Should I
would
do-
be a tech roll.
Yeah, tech roll.
I don't do shit. I hit the pencil.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Can I use it?
Yes, you may. That's why it's been sitting here.
24. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Okay. So you fix it.
You fix it real good.
So let me describe how it was broken. Nothing was specifically broken. It's like someone reached in, grabbed everything, and pulled.
Odd. If I had to
Oh, now I
guess.
know who broke it.
You can continue. I'm gonna talk to him.
If I had to guess, it would be the not quite a mechanic pilot. Anyway, so she queues up for Palpatine.
Ah, princess, how do you do it?
My lord, things are delicious in the ship.
Fantastic.
Better do a better job this time.
Oh, you have no idea
So,
what I'm about to do.
let me guess. They want to know what they are transporting.
Desperately, my liege.
Just tell them that it's, weapons.
If it's weapons, I'm not sure I can protect it from our pilot.
Armor.
Armor might be much better.
They don't need to know that it's spices.
Spices. I don't-
Spice.
Spice must flow.
Spice oh! Spices drugs.
I did know that one.
Oh, I was talking Dune, but okay.
No, I got that one too.
And my lord, if I might, where are we delivering these?
Corellia.
Corellia.
I mean, that's cool. I like Star Fox too.
That's
I don't even know.
Cornelia.
Same thing.
Star Fox is an awesome game. Though.
Yeah, it was.
My lord, not that I ever wish to question you, but I have to ask, why them? The Mandalorian is useful, I'm sure, but the pilot seems more of a charitable security case than anything else, and the slave they had on board was a sex slave. She's no use for fighting, selling, anything really.
Who's going to suspect then?
That's fair. I suppose I'll stick to the shadows of any world we enter, to keep suspicion away from your armor.
Very well.
And I will keep you updated as I have now fixed the communications port.
Wonderful.
Anything else I can do for you, my liege?
That is all.
Thank you for this opportunity.
You're very welcome.
And she bows again and shuts everything off. Time to go lie.
At this point in time, as I'm teaching her, I'm actually been really hands-on, but it's more like I'm getting her in the right motions. Like a actual martial arts teacher would. So, when you do the stab, I'm actually straightening your arm out, lowering your shoulder, so you're not rolling it.
Okay. And I'm fine, but then like every time he touches me, I kind of tense up, which fucks it up again.
Calm down.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Armor. We're transporting armor for the clones. Nothing special, but he hoped being in a non-conspicuous aircraft would allow us safer passage.
Makes sense.
Is that all right with you?
Knowing my cargo makes it a hell of a lot better.
I imagine it would.
Engines. How are they looking?
Tech roll.
Tech roll.
Tech roll.
That's not too bad. Especially because I got tick. That's blank sheets.
They look fantastic.
I like how long he looked at the blank sheets, too. He was like, wait a minute.
Where's tech?
Under intellect.
Intelligence. Oh, okay. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
They're looking pretty good. But it took you a lot longer without the help of the clones.
It's not about how fast you fix it. It's the fact that you fixed it.
Like I did with your navigation.
Well, I'm not inside yet.
I know. I just had to say it.
So I then walk in super confidently, and when I walk in, I need to do perception to see if I notice the communications. No, I don't. I don't notice anything. That was a 3. So I'm going to walk in. I'm going to look for them. I guess I'm going to find them in the training room. And I'm like, knock, knock, engines are done. Gonna be in the pilot seat. Bye!
Oh, pilot!
I go back to the driver's seat. You are pretty much cargo to me.
That's fine. I'll follow him.
I wonder where he's going to take us. Where are we going? Does anybody know where we're going?
Corellia, by the way, my darling.
Ah, but you need to make a rendezvous point to get the cargo first.
But we have to pick up the cargo first.
I'm just warming it up.
As she walks by to go to the pilot station, she sort of very creepily runs her fingernails across you. When she reaches the pilot station. So, none of your business.
It gets cuter every time.
Everything I do is quite adorable. I'm aware. I noticed your navigation seemed less than ideal, so I upgraded it for you. Would you like me to upgrade anything else in this ship?
Do you have a mute button? Install that.
On you? My pleasure. I was just simply wondering, what exactly happened to the communication center?
Well, sorry if you need to communicate, but it's on the fritz.
Oh no, I fixed it. I was simply wondering, what exactly happened to make you rip the wires out?
That is a great question. You will have such great insight. Let me make that correction. action. I get up, I go into the room, I take my blaster, I shoot the communications.
Oh shit! Now how are we supposed to find out where we go to fucking pick up the cargo?
Yeah, I didn't ask that.
You would have to.
Okay, I know.
Oh yeah, you
we're
would.
fine. We're cool.
No, you don't.
How do I not?
I just rolled.
Did the communicator dodge it?
Fuck you.
What was the roll for?
DM says no, you don't.
So then what do I do?
You don't do shit.
So
I
you're
guess
gonna
I
tell
don't
me
do
How
shit.
about you pull out your blaster and you aim it at me?
You go to aim.
Okay.
You become a droid.
I'm gonna go pick up the communicator then, and I'm gonna go take it over to the sink, and I'm gonna drown it.
Who the hell is firing a blaster in my ship?
Don't worry about it!
Your pilot is quite emotional. If you think you can break anything in this ship that I can't fix, you've another thing coming, pilot.
I just walk in. Wham!
And just then, in the cockpit, you get coordinations for the rendezvous point.
Coordinates.
Coordinates for the rendezvous point of where you're supposed to meet up.
Well, it doesn't matter. I suggest you
I'm
get-
out.
I just
I'm
clobbered
out.
the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out.
Well, seeing as our illustrious pilot is indisposed, would you like me to fly us out of dock?
Are you a pilot?
She's whatever you want her to be.
I am whatever you need me to be.
For now, you'll do.
So I sort of step directly on his stomach as he's laying down
I'm out.
and sit in the pilot's seat. Well, it's been a long time since I've used an eco-thing quite so
Vintage.
retro. But I'm sure I could figure it out. Hope I can figure it out.
While she's figuring it out, I'm dragging him to the
Yeah,
crew
18,
quarters
19,
and
20,
throwing him on
21,
the bed.
22.
Yeah, you figured it out with no
Esha's
problem.
just standing in the background, like just kind of like poking at stuff.
Are you pulling a Luke?
No,
Staring directly into the lightsaber!
it's not a lightsaber.
No, it's some of the buttons and parts like on the and in the cockpit, just like behind her in the background.
It's dumbified that says, push this button for takeoff, push this button to land.
Brilliant pilot you have. Sorry, you started the wrong
No,
way. I
that's
was
fine.
trying to be polite.
This is character. I got it.
And then the joysticks, up, down.
Here.
And they have little arrows for up, down,
So I
left,
take us off and I start heading towards
right.
coordinates, I guess.
And it's just that simple. He made it that simple. Why?
Because it needs to be simple. Someone has to drive it.
This piece
I'm not
back
cool.
here
I'm not going to make it
spins.
XLR.
This piece back here spins. What's it for?
Pilot would tell you, but he's not down.
So we're
I
on
put it
our
back where it
way.
goes. Don't touch him.
I don't like touching these. I feel like I'm gonna break it somehow.
That's fine.
Oh, those things are durable.
Yeah,
I get it.
they have to be because he punched his TV with one.
Very nice.
Multiple times.
I've hit the filing cabinet. I've hit the chair. Although I haven't hit anyone.
He
I haven't
keeps,
hit anything.
But you see buttons, numbers where you can actually punch in the coordinates.
Alright, I go ahead and do so. I guess, can I set it on autopilot?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
There's actually a button that says autopilot.
Can you
'Cause
pass
you-
me a record?
oh, she's messing around with his
Yeah.
energy weapon that he left
I left on the floor.
on the floor.
Not because I got punched. I threw that when I went to go get the communicator.
Yeah. I'm not anywhere near the trigger.
Don't point at anyone.
Well, Men come in all the time that had these things. I've always just wanted to look at one.
Well, you don't necessarily need the trigger for it to go off, especially with a self-destruct.
Ooh, they self-destruct?
I'm not sure if the kids does, but I've seen them.
If I could learn how
I'm
to do
not saying
that.
it does. I'm not saying it doesn't.
Now, Cor, how old are you?
Does that really matter?
I'm making friendly conversation. Your pilot doesn't like me. I'm trying to create amicable relationships with your crew.
You can be amicable with a girl.
It'd be a lot easier if you swallowed your pride, but fair enough.
Pride has nothing to do with it.
Then what does? Racism?
I barely know what you are, so I can't be racist against you. I just know you're short.
Well, you've a way with words.
I was told that back on Mandalore as well.
I see this will be one of my most lonely trips. Just once I'd like to ride with a crew. That's as easy to speak to and as intelligent as I am. But I suppose 1 out of 3 will do.
I'm definitely easy to talk to.
I meant one of the 3 of the crew.
Oh, well, I'm definitely not as intelligent as you, so I figured 1 out of... That'd be 2, isn't it? Oh, drat.
I just give her a gentle pat on the back of the head.
You are a
Oh,
delight.
sorry.
You're a good man, Cor. I am not trying to hurt you.
You don't know a lot about Mandalore or
No,
our
I
ways.
suppose I don't.
We are a warrior people.
And your pilot?
He was a runaway. I'm not really sure what planet he's from. Or what universe.
And what would his name be?
I just call him Kid. I don't care about his name.
You don't know his name. How long have you known him?
A few months.
You're not a very warm and fuzzy type, are you?
As I'm lying in the bed bleeding.
No, you just got a big lump.
I got a lump, but I'm probably blood. There's blood.
There's blood.
There's blood.
Well, the lump would be blood. It's just
That's
still
also
under the
too.
skin. As I said, you don't know a lot about our culture. Most of Mandalore, we're not outgoing.
Mm,
Many of us turn to mercenary work.
shocking. So she's gonna go to the bed. Did I see where you laid him down?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Though he's probably sprawled out.
while they're talking, I have kind of snuck away out the door and am actually going to look for him because I saw him get knocked out, and I'm actually going to go look for him and check on him.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
Funny enough, I made sure he was okay.
Are you still in the cockpit?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as someone's in the cockpit, make sure that none of y'all crash.
Well, they're still having this conversation when I go look for him.
Okay.
And to be honest, the only reason why he's a better pilot is because he actually has the skill.
Yeah.
Without the skill, I'm still a pretty damn good pilot.
Oh. Okay. And I go over and I guess I'm going to try to do some medicine on him.
Sorry.
You're fine. Ooh, that was a natural
Nat
20
20.
for a 23.
Alright.
We have the same medicine skill.
The lump on his head is gone.
I mean, I don't think I could get it go away, but I can like bandage him up and
Okay.
make sure he wakes up and.
Yeah, it's not like magical healing. You actually have to go through.
Yeah, no, I'm actually doing like first aid on him.
Okay. So,
So
Rich,
yeah,
do you wake
Yeah.
up?
I assume so.
yeah.
No, I told you not to do anything. Here.
Hey, calm down, calm down. You're gonna make your head hurt worse.
It still hurts.
Yeah, I know.
A guy that wears metal gloves punching you in the face
Yeah.
isn't.
You're gonna make it worse. Just lay down, take it easy. Is there anything like he has you do that I can take care of?
Can you fly a ship?
No, but
Alyna.
Um,
Alyna.
Alyna is taking care of that.
Oh, sounds wonderful. Republican pilot, I guess. Wonderful. Fantastic.
Just take it easy. I'll keep him distracted for a while so you can heal up.
All right. I can get up. I think it's fine.
No. Just take it easy. I used to see this a lot.
What? People getting punched in the face?
Some men like it.
I can understand that, but not that kind of punching in the face.
Oh no, I mean some men like doing it.
Oh.
When you can't. Yeah. So I can.
Oof, I'm gonna get up for real though.
Okay.
Ugh.
I can keep him distracted so he doesn't come after you.
Oh, now this is not the first time. It's fine.
Or the second. Or
Is
the
it?
third.
And
Like,
as long
once
as
a
as long as he keeps messing up like that and shooting holes in my ship,
I can try to take some of the burden off you.
It's fine.
I mean-
my burden is till eventually, hopefully at the end of this mission, and then I'm out of here. Ugh. Maybe even sooner. She's gonna fly. Maybe I can convince her to let me go. I can jump next. None of your business. It's fine.
Okay.
You should probably also find a way to skedaddle eventually. Problems tend to come up quite often on this ship and around him and around me, but that's neither here nor there. Mostly in the middle.
Okay.
You're a good kid. Don't get wrapped up in this biz. And I get up and I go into the kitchen because being punched in the face for the 16th time makes you hungry. And a little thirsty.
Clobbered with the hilt of a blaster.
The hilt of the blaster was more of like a dong kind of thing. That was straight up like, oh, what'd you fucking do? So, yeah.
So do you meet him in the kitchen?
No, I'll say actually, in a show of good faith, she goes to the communication center, and I know you drowned it with water, but she also goes in and rips the cords out in the exact same way you have. And she keeps them in her hand, and she puts them in the pocket of her robe, and are you going to stay in the cockpit?
Someone has to.
And so she goes to find him.
Why don't you guys roleplay among yourselves? I gotta use the bathroom.
Pilot,
What?
I am often a polarizing force, at best, even without the government backing. Communication center was sensitive, and I didn't understand, and I don't, and it's none of my business. So, and she pulls up the cords. You keep them. That way I can't fix it.
Thank you.
I will...
Jettison's out there a lot.
I know I put it in my pocket because chasing out the airlock makes noise. And I get punched again.
endeavor to make sure that the Mandalorian does not hit you. That is not acceptable to me.
Though the punch was due to him firing the blaster in the ship.
That said, I would like to apologize. I have been... Could you mayhaps look me in the eye?
Oh, sure. Give me a second. What were you saying?
I have been an unsettling force already, and we've barely taken off. I would like to apologize.
That's not her eyes.
To be fair, my character wouldn't actually do that, though.
And I would like to start over. You don't have to like me, you don't have to tell me your name, but I'd prefer us to be amicable.
And that's it?
And that is it. I am no pilot.
got some ground rules.
All right.
Don't touch anything until I say so, even if the big man says.
Mm-hmm.
No questions.
No questions.
No communication without one of us being there.
All right. Does that go for only the ship or in general?
The last one seems better.
In general?
In general.
Fair enough.
Until we are done. In which case, when we are far away, and then you can blab all you want, because I'll change the plates and everything. They'll be fine.
You know, I'm not evil.
Most evil people say the same thing.
That is a fair point. All right. So, would you like me to reset the navigation to how it was then?
No, it seems to work fine. Assuming my test didn't work out, but that's fine. Didn't expect to have guests while I was playing around with some of the things on the ship, but that's fine. We can be amicable. That's the word we're going to use. But this is, for the time being, until my debt is paid, my ship. And what I say goes. The man in the cockpit right now can I don't know, he's in the cockpit. The Mandalorian can supersede to an extent. But if we're going to be on good sides, I need to make sure that you're not messing with anything.
You have my hands at your disposal. Any tech you need, Wyatt, you may watch me while I do. But I am really here to help. I don't want to be on the ship any more than you want me to be on it. And the second the cargo is delivered, I promise you, everything about this ship will leave my mind forever.
No, that's pretty much burned in there permanently.
All right, well,
Yeah, some of those things don't go out.
while you eat and recover, I'm going to go back to the cockpit. You come take over whenever you feel able. All right?
Sounds good. I'm going to finish this and walk off this concussion. And I go into the barracks again.
She goes back up to the cockpit and takes back over. Well, Cor, you are free to do whatever you like. I'll take back over piloting.
You don't want anyone up here with you?
If you would like to stay, you're more than welcome, but you said it yourself. Mandalorians aren't exactly outgoing.
Is the kid okay?
The kid is fine, and I am aware I am simply a guest upon your ship, and I would not want to deny to tell you to do otherwise, but I'm not quite sure if beating him is going to keep him around very long.
I never expected him to stay. He just owes me.
But Mandalorians didn't like slavery.
He's paying off a debt.
I was referring more towards the capital punishment you were inflicting upon him. It seems very unnecessary.
I have one major rule on my ship. Never fire a blaster inside. Puncture one seal. One.
And we're all dead. I'm aware. And again, I would not like to cause trouble on your ship. Though it clearly seems to be doing quite the opposite.
Anyone's mere presence can cause trouble. Don't take it personally.
I don't. So she sort of sits down and focuses on piloting and doesn't really look around her.
You have one rule that causes me to get punched. I say I get punched a lot. I clearly don't give a shit about that rule.
So, you finally arrive at your rendezvous point, which is a giant ship. So you dock, and you're greeted by some no-name Jedis and some clone troopers, and they tell you to stay a while because they're going to fuel up your ship because it's going to be a long trip. So while they're filling up your ship, they're putting the supplies on your ship for you.
While they go and do this,
Watch on fueling.
As they start walking on my ship, I start kind of casually walking over and locking different little areas with like quick little like code locks, just to make sure that they don't get into
No
anything.
sticky fingers.
No sticky fingers. Anything that's a smuggling hole is held down and tightened. The main hull is shut and locked. They can't get in anywhere but the cargo bay and nothing else.
And I'm keeping watch on the ones bringing up the...
Counts for them too. They are also in the cargo bay, either watching or outside, and I'm locking everything, so no one's in there. The only people who can get in there are the ones with the codes.
And I'm watching the troopers bringing on the supplies.
And I'm sort of schmoozing with the unknown, or no-name Jedi's a little bit.
Doing her job.
Doing my job.
Because they obviously know you
Schmoozing.
through Palpatine.
And I'm just being curious and kind of getting in everybody's way.
Which they're just kind of, as they're putting on the cargo, they kind of trip and move around. They're not angry or anything.
Yeah, and
So
I'm
if
like,
anyone says anything, then Alyna's about to get real feisty.
Yeah, they just.
And I'm like,
oops, sorry.
yeah,
sorry.
like when they put something down, I come over and I start like kind of looking around it and like poking things.
If one of them did actively attack her, they would get shot.
Well, no, they're clone troopers. They're not going to attack
Yeah,
anyone.
that's what I'm just saying.
Sure they won't.
And if any of the Jedi's make even a snide comment about her, she'll break their souls. But I don't think they will.
So after they're done, they just say, "Why don't you just stay the night? You don't have to leave right away. We're gonna be staying in this location. We're not moving. Just stay the night this way. You can get a good night's sleep. No one has to leave. All four of you can rest without anyone having to watch the ship. Once all four of you have a good night's rest, then you can take off."
As kind as the offer is, I'm not leaving my ship here.
No, you can stay on your ship.
I have to say, I'm with the Mandalorian. I would like this mission to be over as fast as possible. A little lost sleep won't hurt me.
Alright.
You up for a quick run, kid?
I suppose I don't have a choice.
If you're not up to flying, we can stay.
It's not if I'm up to flying or not. I don't want to be here. Let's go.
No, I don't.
So, they give you the clearance and you're off.
And not that fast. I do that, but like.
Yeah.
And
Directly into hyperdrive.
that's where we're ended for the night.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.